They won't need that over there. Okay, yes. Now that looks better. We don't look all bunched up in portrait mode. Everyone's like, how can you do this on landscape, but not regular wrestling? Can you hear me, Jimmy? No, you can't hear me. I've got to put you on output again. Luckily, I caught that early.
I heard you. Just so you know,
You heard me.
it's a joke.
It's a joke. I don't like your jokes, Jimmy. I don't like your jokes. So, Jimmy, what do you want to talk about today?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I'm keeping it PG. That's all
Keep
I'm
it
saying.
PG?
Hmm.
Man, man, that. Had to get that out the way. Had to drop my first F bomb of the night.
Man,
Let
I
me.
wish I can drop a F bomb. It'd be nice.
But you can. Go ahead.
I think I can. I don't think I
I
can.
don't think I can either, but here the we are. Dropping a bomb right there. We're having too much fun in the first minute of the live. All right,
What's
no.
up, Lydia? How you doing today?
How you doing, Lydia? How's everybody doing tonight? We are live here on Tiki Talkie and YT. But we're going to be talking about some Raw, some SmackDown, and of course some NXT. Not last week's SmackDown. We're probably just going to give our predictions of this week because there's some things going on that everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been asking about every single live that we're both tired of answering because we don't work for WWE, so we don't know. Am I right? I'll take
All I'm
that
gonna
as a
say is
what?
comment.
This guy. This guy right here. Him and his sensational attitude. So, Jimmy, Monday Night Raw. What did we think about it overall? I ain't gonna lie. The matches were good. I felt like they rushed a lot of the promos because they're adjusting to the 2 hour time versus the 3 hour time. And that's going to get some taken used to because what, for 12 years, something like that, they were 3 hours?
Been a lot longer, man.
Like, I think it was like 12
There
years.
was on Lily one match on Raw. All the others were just sleeping.
Which match are we talking about? Which match did you like the most? Because he's an AEW fan. He's very critical of WWE.
Wait, I'm just
And
saying.
I'm very
Do we
critical of
care about
AEW.
Do we care about Gunther and Sammy?
I really
Do we
never
care
gave a.
about Sammy Hogan?
I never gave a
Who cares about
about that
Sammy
in the
Hogan?
first place. The match
I,
overall was
I, I don't.
decent.
I
No
don't
one,
give a about Sammy Hogan. Okay.
no one does. I think for the most part, a lot of people are in the same boat as you, myself. I even said it. Sammy doesn't deserve a title shot. He has done
Well, because
nothing
he's got
since.
a relay in the past. He has stuck in the past.
Look, my dog. Look, my dog.
Beat you for the Intercontinental Championship. I deserve for World Heavyweight title now.
I mean,
Yeah, after how many losses you've had?
yeah.
You don't deserve shit.
You let go of the button. George and Jimmy after hours. Yes,
And,
this is George and Jimmy after hours. All right. We're just tired. We're a little wired. It's been a long week. What? I
that's
didn't
how
say
I am.
nothing. I didn't say nothing. You censored me, boy.
The
Anyway,
women's match, couldn't care for at all.
which one? The
The,
Sonya Deville.
the,
Who was it?
yep.
Sonya?
Natalia, Lyra
Uh,
Valkyria, Zelina Vega, Katana Chance, Kaden Carter versus Pure Fusion
uh,
Collective and Unholy Union. The only
anyway,
thing interesting about that match was the look around, and that was it.
I'll damn. I mean, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
The Jey Uso Xavier Woods match, whatever.
I mean, it was cool to see Xavier finally get a shot at a singles title after a while. I just think they kind of rushed that and just threw it out there just because. And I think the match that really saved the night was the Donnybrook match. I actually enjoyed that one.
That's the one I want to talk about. The only good match of the night.
And I give it to Sheamus and Butch, Pete Dunne, whatever the hell you want to call him these days.
It's
Whatever.
Pete Dunne. Don't say Bush. He's gonna come for you.
Butch. What are you gonna twist my fingers? Use my just mess this hand up. This is my left hand.
Somebody. Yeah. WWE. Can you get a Butch on the line? Uh huh.
Man, him and
I,
you. All right.
I got someone calling you by your old name. Yeah. Okay. 20 minutes. All right. Sounds good.
Anyways, this guy. But no, the match itself. I've never seen a Donnybrook match, of course. What did you think overall of the
Have you
experience?
never seen one?
Because it was the first time for me to see that one.
All right. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure a lot of people seen it, but just in case, let's talk about when they went onto the barrels. They went through the two tables.
That was a good spot.
After after they went through the two tables, if you looked very carefully,
Mm-hmm.
the right elbow of Sheamus, there was a large piece of wood this big
Sticking out.
sticking in his arm out,
Yeah, I did notice that. I was like, holy crap, how's he still
and
going?
he was still wrestling. And like, Jesus.
You know, Gavin talks. I couldn't agree with that statement. I know you can too, Jimmy.
What he said? I
Gavin talks
mean,
just said that he thinks they just wanted to get the Sammy feud out the way.
Sammy didn't even need to be in their first place. Let's put
He
it that
didn't, but
way.
I think it was just something for Gunther to do before he goes up against Cody at Crown Jewel. And then, of course, we know where they're going because we saw it at Bad Blood.
Stupid. I don't even want to
Goldberg,
talk about it. Goldberg,
Goldberg versus Gunther,
get out
which
of here. We don't even need to be in there.
I really don't want to
Why,
see
why,
it.
why don't you, instead of being a good wrestler, go be a good dad, as Gunther put it?
Damn, I'm glad. Even though it was part of the story, I'm glad Gunther said it because honestly, I really don't want to see a damn Goldberg match. The last time we saw him in Saudi Arabia
See it either.
was he faced Taker and he almost
Yeah, any
ended
hair taker? Yeah,
he almost ended Taker.
nobody. Stay at home, be a better husband and
He
a
just
better
needs to do
father
that.
than you are
Like,
a wrestler.
is he even relevant anymore? The only time people bring him up is when they talk
He
about the
hasn't been
spears.
relevant.
They only bring him up
He
about the
guess
spear
when his
thing. That's it. That's the only time they ever
Guess
bring up
guess what
Goldberg.
his last win was? That's all I gotta tell you. Look it up. His last win.
Was against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
When he won the title and then he lost him the title to Brock Lesnar. That was last time he
Mhm.
wrestled. Last time he was in the ring. Last time anything, because he's been wanting to do this whole damn final match, but WWE's like, for what?
Stay
Like
away.
we don't want to touch that. I guess they finally
Stay away.
figured, like they
Please,
finally
for the
figured,
love
like
of God, stay away.
we've told him, like I want that. I don't want Goldberg. I've never liked Goldberg in WWE. Like he had a good
Yeah, but
run
you
with
know who
AEW.
does? You
Vince,
know who likes Goldberg or Goldberg? Yeah, hello? Saudi Prince? You want Goldberg? Okay, no problem. Yeah, you gave us a lot of money for the title? Huh? Yes, my prince. Yes, Saudi Prince. Right away, sir.
say what
Come
you
on.
want,
What are we
bro.
doing here?
They're making money. We're just sitting here talking about them. But if you really think about it, he's not even going to be wrestling in Saudi. He's just probably going to
Don't
show
matter.
up. They
They
paid a lot
they
of money
won
for
him
that
there,
title.
and
That title that's okay. It looked like I think Tess said it. It looks like a graduation ring.
It's
Like,
just a knockoff of the AEW Women's World Champion.
nah, I don't really pay attention to their titles. They have like 30 of them.
It's not 30.
I don't know. They have, it feels like 30. Every time you watch it, a new one's coming out. I'm like, okay, another one,
Another one.
another one, another one. But, anyways, again, to recap, we don't give a damn about Goldberg. Doesn't need to be there. Stay home, stay retired, be a good dad, be a
Put
good
it this
husband.
way. I don't give a Black Goldberg. And
You'd
that's all I
rather
gotta
see
say.
Gilbert. I would rather see
Gilbert's better.
Gilbert. I would rather see the Blue Meanie in the wrestling ring right now. Or even Hornswoggle. I don't care. Like anybody but
Gilbert.
Goldberg. Or Gilbert.
Gilbert's. I'll bring out the sparklers right now.
Do it. Just let Steven Richards make a comeback too while we're at it. Well, I'd rather watch
I'll
that.
even have Simon Dean than Goldberg.
Damn, he went Simon Dean. Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah. If you
Like,
don't know, you don't know.
but seriously, anybody but him. Maven. Let Maven come back to WWE. At least that music pops.
Hold on. Let me do my research really fast. I think I got the name. Go ahead. Keep thought. We're
What was
gonna
the
stay on
name?
the subject.
What name are we doing?
Hold on.
We're just throwing names, right? We're just throwing any names. Shit.
No, I'm not throwing a
Shish.
name.
Let Mean Street Posse come back. I'd rather watch them guys get beaten up all over the place just because.
I'd rather have Zach Owen than Goldberg.
Is that
Come on.
Gowan?
Yes.
The one-legged wrestler.
The one-legged wrestler.
He can actually
Then
wrestle.
Oldberg.
He can actually wrestle. One-legged wrestler can actually wrestle.
And he went against the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Got his butt kicked the entire time. Like, that man
Don't
got
matter.
embarrassed. And it wasn't against the Beast Incarnate. It was actually against Brock Lesnar when he actually got real physical with people. Them chair shots he gave him were freaking terrible. Like, I think he legit hit him hard as hell. Now, I can't remember if it was the opposite side of the chair he accidentally hit him with. If you want to look that up later, we can refresh our memories. But he gave him a good, pretty good shot with that. But anyways, we'll talk about that another day. We'll do a throwback wrestling day one day. You know, I think that'd be cool. Talk about some throwbacks.
I don't need to throw it back.
You want to throw it back? What, Jimmy? We're on
I
live,
want
man.
to
You
throw
can't
back.
throw it back right now.
I don't care.
This ain't after hours yet, man. We got a whole hour. Well, technically, your time it's already after hours. But anyway, so the Donnybrook match was the match that saved Raw pretty much. I gave Raw 7 out of 10, just to be honest, just because of that match. And everything was just like, eh. Promos weren't really all there for me. Nothing else was really there for me. Again, but they're going to have to get used to the 2-hour thing just for a few months and then go back to 3.
I literally gave it a 5, and that's being generous.
I was being generous with the 7. And Raw's been pretty decent these past few weeks until this past Monday.
Can we talk about the better one?
Let's go to NXT. Let's go, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because NXT was way better than Raw.
Before we go to that, I want to say to the person on Saturday that wanted to be a little snitch, you, okay? You. All right?
Oh, and to the person on Monday, whoever it was in my life, yourself. Yourself. And that's all I got to say.
I'm going to say this. Your mom raised up. All right. I'm done. All right. NXT. What did we open up with? We opened up with a good matchup.
We opened up the show with the new NXT champion, Trick Williams, giving a talk. And who do we get coming into the ring?
We had Wesley, first of all. Don't know why the hell he was there. He has done nothing to deserve to be relevant in the title scene. But who did we
Well,
get after that?
he beat Zachary. He beat Zachary.
No offense to Zachary. No, really good talent in TNA, but let's be real, not good enough to go against the NXT champion, even if it's Trick Williams. I mean, Ethan Page was still a good champion, but he still wouldn't have been considered in my book for a title shot. But we'll get into that later. But we got who? Who? Who?
You can say because I don't like the person.
Jimmy loves saying it. He just doesn't want to say it right now. We got Mr.
No,
Heat
I don't.
himself, Mr. Jey Uso, the IC champion who successfully defended on Monday night. I mean, if we were talking about a Will Ospreay, Jimmy wouldn't be saying that. Lame. Let me go do a bunch of flips and not sell.
If you know, you know.
Anyways, but yeah, he came out. Pretty good moment. Literally didn't really do much, just yeeted a couple of times and they went to commercial break.
Question is, who came out after? You want to take it on this one because it's your
I'll
favorite
let you do
people?
the honors.
I don't know if I can handle it.
The beautiful
I
black
want to handle it.
queens.
I want to handle one, but that's not
My,
PG.
it was my beautiful black
Or,
queens.
or as somebody would say,
I don't even know if that's PG.
It's not. It is not PG what we're thinking, but my queens and Kiana Jordan went up against who?
Kalani
Kalani, my bad. I was just thinking about queens right now.
and Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, Jade
They
Cargill.
take on the NXT Fatal Influence of Fallon Henley, Jasmine Inks, and JC Jane. But before that, people said there was how many people in that ring? We had those three,
Mm-hmm.
plus Trick, plus your guy, your favorite person, Midcard J Uso.
What about him?
Five, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see five black wrestlers in the ring.
Oh, we're going there.
Really?
We're
I
going
don't
there.
see that. I only see four and one Samoan.
And we're going to get into that more for what? Tomorrow, SmackDown? Because something's happening on SmackDown, right?
But we'll get
We'll
in
get
that
into that.
just a minute.
But I'm not really trying to go
We're
there.
gonna
But if you noticed that just the whole opening segment of NXT was what? A diverse group of wrestlers. And that first matchup was pretty dope. I'm just gonna say
do we.
Kalani Jordan is
Well,
really developing her skills in the ring with the help of Bianca and Jade. Look pretty good in the
still can't
ring.
stand her.
Of course not, because she's WWE. Let's
No,
just
I
be
just can't
real.
get behind her.
You don't have to, but in the future, she'll probably be something to talk about. She's still very young. She's only what,
Yeah,
like barely 20, 19, 20 years old. So there's really not
don't
much
care.
to say yet about her because she hasn't really had a lot of time in a wrestling ring. You know, I'm just saying.
I just
And
care about the other two.
the other two, I would probably say
Mhm.
Kalani's a little bit better than Jade. Jade just has a lot of power, and she has developed her skills since she's came to WWE. But the overall match, what do you give it, Jimmy? About a what? I give it about a 4 out of 5. If we were doing a rating system,
Oh, out of fives, out of fives. 3.8.
3.8. Okay, pretty close to that 4. I mean, if it was Dave Meltzer, he would have said 5 out of 5.
And
But
now for the behinds, that's 5 out of 5.
I'll give him a 12.
You can only get a 5.
I'm giving him a 5. I'm giving him 12. An overall rating of 100, sir. 100 back there. But no, the match was good. You can't really complain too much about it. A lot of action. But what did we get next, Jimmy?
We had the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez come on out. She introduced her longtime rival, now friend, Miss Corjade,
With 2 D's.
with 2 J's.
If you know, you know.
If not, don't worry about it.
If not, go look it up.
Anyway,
But
they were talking smack. Sure
talking
enough,
smack.
Julia came out. I gotta say smack because
Smack.
I can't cuss because God forbid TikTok might suspend me again.
All I said was smack.
Anyway, we had
But
Julia come down.
who did she bring out, by the
Who'd we
way?
get? Who'd we get?
Miss
Who?
Stephanie
Who?
Valker. Which, damn. What you about to push, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. What?
You about to push a button, weren't you?
Which one?
Damn.
Oh, you that one?
The was that?
Or are you talking about the other one?
The damn button, son. The damn button. You don't have that one? Ron Simmons?
I don't have it. No, I don't.
Oh, damn. I thought you had it. That's why I didn't put it on mine.
No, I don't have that one.
I need to get
I
that
can't
one.
find it.
Oh, I can. Anyways. But yeah. So Stephanie came out. Obviously, no words said from them. Just threw down.
But they did happen to pick up Roxanne's title at the same time.
And look at it and look at each other for a minute. Honestly, I see a triple threat match in the future. Maybe they'll get that will take off the title from Roxanne and give it to Julia. What do you think?
I mean, we could talk about the other one that's coming in the NXT unless you want to talk about it later.
We could talk about that next week or when it actually happens. Don't want to give out too much stuff. Because then people are like, oh, that's not confirmed yet and blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever.
Hey, I found it. Okay, I need to get rid of it.
Whole lot of hot is what we. Yeah, I agree, Lydia.
Awesome!
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that would do. That would
I'm
do. That would do. The moment was
no.
awesome.
Hold on. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, anyways, we had NXT Night of Baddies because it opened up with some baddies. We got some more baddies after that. And we got some more baddies after that, didn't we, Jimmy?
Hold on. Give me like 20 seconds here. I'm trying to get this going.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Give me about 20 seconds.
20 seconds, man.
This guy. But yeah, they threw down, held the title, looked at each other, then moved on.
You know what I gotta say?
What?
For all the baddies that we got?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to know what I gotta say?
Damn!
My words exactly.
That's
But
all I gotta
after
say.
that little segment, we went into some more stuff. I don't have.
You want to get into the next match?
Yes. Let's talk about the next match.
We got the NXT North American Champion Obafemi taking on the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo.
Push that button again.
You mean
that
that one?
match was busting. It was busting. Is that how they say it these days? Busting.
My only complaint was the finish.
I don't care about the finish. The match itself was freaking awesome. I liked it.
That
a lot of hard hitting,
that
a lot
was
of action.
That was my only complaint was the finish.
There's a lot of things I complain about, some other things, but we won't get into that, will we? But no, you can say what you want about the finish. Everyone can say the finish, the finish. I don't give a damn about the finish. They did their job. That match was fucking insane. I forgot to push the button, but oh well. But
I mean, to be honest,
it was freaking awesome. Yeah, so I was shocked they gave it to Tony, to be honest, but I guess
I wasn't.
I was, but I could see
I,
why.
if you would have watched or looked at it over the weekend, the only reason why is because one, Obo beat the record. Two, they had that training montage.
They've done training montages before that didn't mean nothing. But like
This
I
one's
was
you can tell
saying,
which ones
Jimmy,
are different.
before you had to go, if you watched, I did watch. I've watched it as much as you have. Uh, I just didn't know. I didn't think they would give it to him, but then of course it makes sense. Going on to bigger and better things, probably main roster, but I think we're jumping the gun on main roster. But of course, I'm thinking NXT
I
World
think he
Title
might be
soon.
going for the title. The
NXT World Title, yeah, which makes
hmm
sense. He's got the look, got everything they asked for. Let's see if he can handle that main spot. Because after
hmm
that, he has to go to the main roster and take on a whole league of big guys, which there's plenty of guys up there for him to take on.
It just depends on if they put him on Raw or SmackDown.
That's the big question, but of course, we'll have to wait and see what he does when he gets that NXT title spot. Then we'll go from there. Then we can evaluate him some more to see where he would actually fit in. Which it's looking like probably SmackDown. They have a lot of uh, I don't know how to put this without sounding like a douche. A lot of diversity on that roster on SmackDown. You know, with the like Hispanics and people from other places all over there. They got more than that on SmackDown than Raw, from what I know. And then of course everyone's like, well, they have the LWO on Monday. Well, that really doesn't count. What, Jimmy? Mr. Dead Man over there rolling his eyes up.
Trying to think. I could see him on Raw because you got Braun, and Braun.
Well, they have a lot of the smaller guys on SmackDown for him to throw around for a while, then to go to SmackDown or then go to Raw. Make him look dominant, have him like be this wrecking ball on SmackDown, and then eventually go to Raw to take on the bigger
Right,
guys.
it's about the draft, so to speak.
I don't give a damn about the draft. I could care less. Let's be real. Does that thing even is it even relevant anymore?
Hasn't been since 2017.
Exactly. I don't know why people bring that crap up to me. The draft, the
And I
draft.
try to
I
tell
don't.
people, they're like, man, the draft, man. Come on, look at the draft. It hasn't been relevant since
No
2017.
one cares
Yes,
about.
it has. Have you watched
They
since
they
then?
did it.
Yeah.
They did it on a Monday, Friday, and then for like 2 weeks straight, they were still on each other's shows. Then they did the whole, oh, it's official now. The draft picks are officially on their home shows. Then literally like what, almost a week and a half after
Right.
that, you had guys going to the other shows anyways. And we just had
Yep.
Randy on Raw for like a few weeks. We just had him on NXT. We had CM Punk on NXT. All these other guys are going to NXT. We've had people
hmm
just mixing it all over the place. So it doesn't really matter. If whoever says it matters, grow the grow the up, all right? It doesn't matter. You can literally
Exactly.
wipe your with it, all right? Anyways,
Mm. With a pine cone.
I was gonna say a porcupine, but all right. But anyways, yes, yeah, it had to be better. I agree with that, Mr. Plate. But anyways, the that match was good. What did we get after that, Jimmy?
Next, we had the NXT Tag Team titles on the line. It was Fraxian taking on A Town Down Under.
Not shocked that Fraxium won. Not at all.
Not shocked either.
Signs of A Town Down Under. More signs came, but will it
Still
happen
waiting
soon?
on.
Split, maybe. Splitsville. That's still happening.
Hmm.
Then we saw some shades of Fraxi almost doing it too. They're just throwing those little slugs in there, slowly but surely. But who are
Hmm.
they taking on next for the titles? Didn't they just announce it? Or no, not yet.
Not yet, no.
No,
You got to wait till next
next
week.
week. All right, because I was
Yep.
Fraxium going to drop belt to OTM.
Mm-mm.
That's what Mr. Plaid said. Thank you, Wiccan.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe. But the match itself, what did you think
It's
of
too
it?
early, but maybe in about a year or so, I like to see the NXT tag team titles on Hank and Tank.
Huh. They're growing on me.
I call him Tenacious D for a reason.
I don't call them that. No way, says Mr. Plaid. Why is that? One day we're going to get him up here. We're going to ask him his opinions on that. On some
On
other
what?
stuff, too. He said no way to what you said.
Nah, I mean,
Hey, everyone's open to their opinions. That's the whole point, right? That's why we all watch wrestling. We all have an opinion on it. Oh,
do we want to talk about one of the backstage segments before the main event?
I know you know which one I'm talking about, and I know which one you want to talk about. We brought it up in the
Um,
beginning.
do we want you want to take care of that one? Or you want me to do it?
Hank and Tank are not title worthy. They are not. No, they are a novelty act. We'll see within a year, like Jimmy said. We've
I
said that
said a
about plenty of
year.
guys. We've said this about plenty of guys that have gone to win titles. But we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. We'd love to see Bay and Austin in NXT. Okay. We'll talk more about that later.
Anyway, let's
Let's
talk
get into
about
the.
another Black Beautiful moment backstage.
Oof. My
It
beautiful black
was
queens and who?
the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. They were issuing a challenge to the Metaphors. Miss Jackson, I'm sorry.
Did
And
you
Lash
say the
Legend
NXT tag
on
champions?
SmackDown. It is going to be on SmackDown.
So, for those of
Lash
you
Legend and Miss Jackson are going to
to
SmackDown.
SmackDown. So let me be clear. You said Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Miss Jackson,
Hmm.
and Lash Legend. I'm
We're
confused.
backstage.
I'm confused, Jimmy.
What do you mean?
I thought a certain demographic wasn't being pushed.
Sean has a type.
More hotness, yes. But this is not a NXT show. This is a SmackDown show. Main roster show. What's up with that?
Still, te- still technically it was NXT.
Oh yeah, they're still gonna be fed, Mr. Platt. I mean, come on. We don't expect them to win.
Yeah, we don't expect them to win, but they're going to SmackDown. That's crazy.
But isn't I'm still confused, Jimmy. Weren't people saying that under Triple H they're not being pushed?
For sure. If not, I can name somebody that's about to debut in another place, but I'll give you the letters BL, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we already know about that. It's not a secret no more. And he's not gonna do nothing there. Let's just be real. There's a lot of guys that was a big deal that debuted there and they haven't done shit. One of them is Ricochet.
Oh, that's fighting words.
Let me guess. He's doing a lot better. He's happy. He's smiling. Doesn't matter. He's still not doing nothing. He's doing the same thing he did in WWE. He's doing it over there. Not selling, not giving good promos. And what? He had a few decent matches.
He's had technically 4.
A few. Which, to be honest, like, None of the transitioning guys to AEW are going to be big there. The
No comment.
homegrown talent is doing decent. The guys that are coming in from other places, this we won't get into that one. But that's where the best wrestle.
Now, before the main event, you don't care about it, but for some of the people in the comment section, we had a special concert, none other than by Miss Sexy Red.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. I like rap music, but that was just complete garbage. I was actually happy to see Ethan
Unbelievable.
Page come out. I was like, thank God for Ethan
Unbelievable.
Page.
Unbelievable.
Do you actually listen to her music, Jimmy? To be honest, other
Some
than
of it, yeah.
those 2 minutes, she was actually able to do whatever that was. And don't
Yeah,
say
I
it's
do.
because you listen to the TikTok music. You listen to all the songs that she has on TikTok.
All I gotta say is when it comes tomorrow night, hashtag justice for Pam, BBL.
I don't think that's a thing, guys.
If you know, you
The only
know.
time she was happy to see Ethan Page as well was what Lydia said. But
None of y'all get it.
that concert
None
was
of y'all get
horrible.
it.
She probably does good at in a regular concert setting, but to do a
Well,
performance
she
like
had to
that,
be very sensitive because her music is a lot of cussing.
I've probably heard it a few times, maybe because of TikTok, but I've never actually sat down to purposely listen to her. And I'm sure just
At
from
least to
hearing what
listen
she was
to.
saying, from hearing what I've heard from that one little segment, like, okay, she probably just can't say
There you
anything,
go.
but I still wouldn't listen to her.
All right.
And Justice for Pam, BBL.
Justice for Pam. It's
We
a
know.
trend. I'm starting it since last week, since Miss Tiffany said
How many times
something.
have you used it?
Good job on that.
How many times have you used it personally?
Every single live I've been in.
Now, have you used it, like put in a video to make it go viral or in a Twitter
Oh no, not
tweet
that
or
way.
whatever
Not
they
that way.
call it
No,
these days? That's the whole
no.
point of a hashtag Justice for Pam.
On TikTok.
You have to
On
actually
TikTok,
use the
I have.
hashtag.
People do it too, so
I'm going to look it up to see
it's
if
spreading.
anybody's used it so far. If no one's used it, I'm
I
like,
can
Jimmy,
name
what
five.
the hell? You haven't even used it yourself.
I can name at least 5 people who use it.
Who?
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 Do you know Hype Machine Quinn?
Who? Quentin, Hype Machine Quentin. I've seen him around a
Hype
couple of
Machine,
times.
not regular Quinn.
I've
Hype
said Hype
Machine Quinn.
Machine.
Okay, I didn't know which one you said. All right,
I know
so
the
obviously you've
differences.
seen. You technically. Let me start that again.
Technically, yeah.
All right, well, let's get into the main event, shall we? You want to talk
I'm
about it?
waiting for you.
Hold on. We'll be right back after these special messages. It's my elevator music, by the way.
I hear. Uh, I don't
Actually,
see your Justice
hold
for
on.
Pam BBL. No one's used it.
It's a mix. It's not the whole thing. It's separate. Can
Justice for
we?
Pam. I see that
Actually, is
68
this?
pose, but it's not wrestling related.
Yeah, I'll start making that.
There goes Hype Machine right there.
Actually,
Say
hey,
his name
right
and
there, Justice
he
for Pam.
appears.
Let's get it. He
But
knows.
you gotta use it in videos and tweets. That's the whole point of saying hashtag so and so.
This is for Pam. Let's go.
Justice for Pam. Make it happen, I guess. Let's make it happen. I guess I'll get
If
on that
you
train with you, Jimmy.
if you're watching last Friday, damn.
The damn it, man. But the main event,
Who is NXT's very own yo boy bouncy OG Javon Evans taking on who?
the legend killer,
The
Randy
Apex Predator,
Orton.
St. Louis's own Mr. RKO, Randy Orton.
Before we get into it, before we start, I'm going to go to the very end just for a second. Not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say this to people. You. Okay? You. Not you, but people that were talking about
All
the
I gotta
spot.
say to that is,
I'm going to talk about the match. For a young guy to take on Randy Orton, let's face it, Javon Evans is what, 20 years old?
21, just turned 21.
Probably been wrestling for maybe a little over a year. He's already on TV. He's wrestling almost every week on national television. Most of us in our 20s weren't even doing anything close to that. So for him to get a match with Randy Orton is it's freaking awesome. Say what you want. That's freaking awesome. If I were to be able to say I wrestled one of my childhood heroes, that would be freaking awesome. Like I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what you say, the match was decent. It's about the rub, like
Should
Mr.
remember
Platt
his
said.
name.
Mr. Plaid said it. He got the rub from Randy. That was the whole point of this match. It wasn't supposed to be a banger. It wasn't supposed to be one of those that you talk about for 20, 30 years from now. The fact the guy got a rub from Randy Orton. Archer got to wrestle his childhood hero, yeah. But be real, like the match was just to get Javon Evans over, win or lose. Doesn't matter. So when people were talking
Oh,
about
we all know.
yeah. So in my comments that night, people were being a little harsh on the guy. That's why I say what I said just now about the whole you. Because they were talking about the one spot. They only look at the ending, which is dumb. Because the match itself was decent. The guy got what he needed from the match. And that's the rub from Randy. To get people to talk about him, which is what we have done, what social media has
Mm-hmm.
done. We're talking about Javon Evans and Randy Orton since they announced it, right? And that's because they see something in the kid in the
Mm-hmm.
future. Not maybe not like next year or whatever, but he's probably gonna be around for quite a while because he's very young and he's already getting matches that most guys have to, wrestle 10 years on the independent scene just to get. You know, so for people to talk about the guy that he messed up that spot and blah blah blah, be mad, cry about it. Randy Orton was even mad. He picked the guy up, said, "You did good. It's okay." He didn't cuss him out. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't slap him around. He said, "You did good. It's okay, dude."
And I didn't see a receipt in that match at all. So as far as I know, he did good. Like I said, the ending, a lot of people are going to complain. I feel like maybe he should have hit one more cutter, and that's when Randy could have hit the RKO, and then 1, 2, 3. But other than that, it
Because
is what it is.
because the way I saw it, he did look like he over jumped a little bit. Like probably put a little too much bounce in that last jump because of the excitement he had. He's like, "Crap, I'm about to have a big moment with Randy Orton." To you fans that don't know this part, wrestlers are wrestling fans at the end of the day. Like this guy's 20. They showed pictures of him all over social media. Like 10 years ago, he was barely 10 years old. That was like 2014. Randy Orton was in fighting for world titles, against, Cena, Daniel Bryan, all these guys, right? And yeah, he's on TV with Randy Orton in a match while your ass is sitting at home watching him. So shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
He put on 10 pounds in 10 years. He
But
probably did, but that match was, like, again, wasn't noteworthy to talk about in 20 years from now. But the kid got what he got from Randy Orton, and Randy wasn't mad about it. Didn't, like Jimmy said, no receipts, wasn't pissed, didn't say, you're so stupid and blah, blah. He didn't say none of that. He
well,
picked
we
up the.
have a special person who just joined us.
Who we got? Who we got?
Our first interview.
Mr. Brian Clark. What up, my boy? What up, sir? We need to get him back up here one day. Need to get him back up here. And NXT 850K versus AEW 370K viewers. But that the best wrestler in AEW, how's that possible? And they're on a bigger
I'm gonna
network.
say no comment for now.
And they're in a bigger network. And they were on an hour apart from each other.
I heard something.
That was my phone. It beeped.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Can't draw. Damn.
now with NXT, they should do what they're doing right now, keeping it to medium size arenas.
That's what TNA does too. Small venues. They don't try to overhype it.
Well, no, NXT's had a. I think theirs was just a little bit bigger than TNA's tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean it usually is with TNA. They just keep it to like small venues, like local college areas and stuff like that. Because I've been to a couple of those shows, and TNA's NXT. I mean, is definitely trying to get bigger, but slowly. They're not going to try to sell out arenas every
Slowly.
week. You know, they're not going to try to overhype themselves because they know,
Hmm.
like, they're the, I guess, the new kid on the block for WWE, and it's a lot of developmental talent. Keyword developmental talent. You know, and they're doing better than
Hey,
other places.
Sean is the chef, so he's
He's
cooking.
cooking. Yeah. When I went to the show in Tennessee, I sat 6,000 and sold out. Nice. Uh, but yeah, I mean,
Sure, which one? Okay,
but I don't know what show he went to. He didn't say.
that's not saying all
Oh,
questions.
it just said he went to the show, Tennessee. The PLE for NXT sells out, but not the weekly show. Yeah, I think the weekly show is free in Florida. You have to sign up for a list.
Yeah, there's a list, and then you gotta wait. So that's what I've heard. But
It's kind of like what they did with the what was that thing they had back in the day in like 2020?
it's about Thunderdome.
Yeah, that crap. You had to be on a list for them to invite you onto those screens.
Was not on the list. So you did not have to do that. I can vouch because I was on there 3 times.
What? On the screens? They made me
Yes.
sign up for a list. They emailed me one time back to tell me I can go on there, but I was working.
Damn.
So there was a list. You just had to be like first one to sign up to be able to get in there.
I got on 3 times, so I'm not complaining.
Well, you get off earlier than me. You have more time. When I get home, it's like sometimes I have like 30 minutes before the show starts, or sometimes like an hour. Some people are signing up like in the middle
That's
of
when
the
you go to the
day.
bathroom break. You're like, yep.
Yeah, see, Mr. Platt said it too. I had to sign up to be on the list of the Thunderdome. Jimmy just gets lucky like that.
Got lucky.
You're a lucky guy. But now,
And one of them was during the Alexis Bliss match. So really happy.
you son of a. Nah,
Don't hate.
but no, NXT, great show. Can't complain. Just wanted to
Nope.
drop those few words for the
Way better than the
AEW
Raw.
haters. It was. I will not deny that. You'll never. I even said it on Tuesday. Like this was way better than Raw. It was all
Hmm.
around way better. They had more going on, which again, This week was probably just it was just an off week, I guess, because they got to get used to it. But I don't know why for 3 months, baby. Then they'll go right back to 3 hours with no breaks, possibly. I don't know how that works. Everyone says no breaks, but I doubt it. You know, Netflix, they're going to be promoting the hell out of all their stuff because now they're going to have more people watching live. So they're going to be throwing those
I
little
just hope the
plugs in.
servers are ready.
I hope so too. We all said it. Yes, Lydia remembers me. Everyone saying this was way better than Raw. Um, but
Still
tonight,
wondering how they're
do
gonna
you
do
want
it
to?
though, but
Do we want to talk about teenagers? Just want to jump to SmackDown to get it over with for everyone that's been asking for the past few freaking months.
uh, is there a particular match you want to talk about from TNA? If not, we can just go skip.
Nick Nemeth, and of course Joe Hendry versus what is his name? Top Dollar, AJ Francis, whatever you want to call him
You
these
mean
days.
Flop Dollar? I mean
Flop
Top Dollar.
Dollar, Top, whatever. I don't know. Like that name, I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do, but the match, I want to say was funny. Decent match. Didn't expect it to be like, wow. The Josh Alexander and Eric Young match was a little bit better than that. Was better than that. Way better than that. So, would you agree on that one?
Yeah,
Hammerstone just won all around at a bodybuilding competition last weekend. I believe that. Dude has a really good physique. But
yeah, but yeah, he's scared of Obafemi though. Go figure.
storyline wise, yeah. But to be honest, I think he would. I don't know. That would be a good match if they actually let them go at it.
Hammerstone would win easily.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with that. But again,
But once again, it's NXT.
you don't have outsiders go
Go ahead though.
to the other place and do that. Hammerstone and Fatu had a great rivalry. Yeah, they did. But at least Hammerstone's not in another place called AEW being wasted. Anyways, so yeah, main event was pretty cool. Next week it's Nick Nemeth versus Joe Hendry, whatever even it is, can't remember. But the match, I think, did Joe Hendry do an FU type move, attitude adjustment, whatever you want to call it?
I mean, well, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. Then Nick Nemeth pulled off.
The
He calls it something.
normal let's call it. I was trying to think of a way around it, but
Just say it.
well, you can't say AA because that's copyright. So I was thinking like
It was something
a
like that, right? It looked just like
a
it.
Hendry adjustment or a Hendry.
I guess because
I don't know.
he picked up Flop Dollar and actually hit the move on him, which was okay. Joe Hendry's actually pretty strong. He does his squats,
Yeah, he is.
and then of course Nick hit. Well, for a moment, what's his name? Joe actually hit Nick's finisher, and then Nick got in there, hit Joe's finisher. Dudes were just playing homage to each other. And I'm like, okay, we're just using
Hmm.
each other's moves, and then he hit the famouser, and bam, 1, 2, 3, they win. But they had the moment after the match. It's kind of like they were talking crap. But the match itself, I think, will be good when they throw down. But do you see Joe Hendry winning that title? That's my question for you.
I don't know.
With all
Not
this
really,
hype,
but anything's possible. So
with all this hype behind him, like I don't know, it's possible, like you just said. But at the same time, do you think he's ready for that?
in 10 years wrestling, but
You know how it is in in any company. He would be marketable as hell though, because he already is. Just imagine you slap a belt on him; he's even more marketable. And I think it'll put a lot more eyes on the company. Maybe. Jimmy's like, let's talk about AEW. I'm just kidding. Ah,
No
all
comment.
right. So SmackDown tomorrow. Obviously, everybody can stop asking me the question: when's Jimmy coming back? Guess what? If you watch Saturday, he's back.
Yeah, I've been back for like almost 2 years now. But
Well, he's been back on this live for 55 minutes, almost 56. But Jimmy Uso finally came back, guys. How do you guys see Reed responding to Seth on Raw? We'll talk. Well, we didn't even talk about that, but he'll accept the challenge and they'll go at it. And that's how it's going. That's what's going to happen. He'll accept it. Probably try to attack him. Won't succeed, but you know, it is what it is. We really didn't talk
yeah,
about
if
the.
they
We didn't really talk about promos because they weren't really that interesting this week to me. Jimmy
yep.
always feels that way unless it's AEW.
Once again, no comment.
I just like throwing jabs at him. He
Hmm.
throws jabs at me when we're not on live. Don't know why he doesn't do it on live. I wish he would.
I don't want your TikTok being banned, so that's why I'm keeping it nice.
I was suspended for 3 days. I don't give a
I was too because of a certain
snitch.
person, whoever
Just say
snitched.
it's snitch. Wasn't Jimmy doesn't snitch. Jimmy's a cool guy. We
I don't
just
know
like
about
throwing,
that, but
when we're on the phone or something, we throw jabs at each other about, WWE, AEW. Don't know why he doesn't do it on live.
once again, I'm being respectful. If it was my live, different story.
I'm going on his live next week.
If you don't believe me, you can ask Lydia if she's still here.
I'm gonna go to his live next week. I'm gonna see if I can get him to open up next week. Drinking himself, is that Dr. Pepper?
Man, I'll open up a can.
Of what?
That's all I'm saying.
Who does it? No, I'm
I'll
just
open
kidding.
up the can.
Anyway, so people can stop freaking asking, right?
Of on you.
Jamie After Hours is great. Everyone says, but I've never seen it. I'll try to get him to do it because technically in 8 minutes it would be after hours.
Yeah,
But
for me.
no, it's almost 11 o'clock here too.
Yeah, it's almost 12 here.
Damn. I know you caught that. Come on. Come on.
No.
Got to.
Damn! What?
Anyways, but people stop asking this question. Jimmy's back.
They,
The
they,
Rock's back.
they disrespect.
The disrespect. About what?
Oh,
I have
tired
no
of it.
idea what you said. I have no idea what you said. I'm just kidding. But no,
You don't want to know.
you can tell me later. But what did you find? Like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think anything happens with Jimmy coming back, or what? Do you think it's relevant he
Well, I
came
mean,
back?
I can literally read you the card for tomorrow, as of right now, of where
What's
it
the card?
stands.
Just read us the card.
Roman Reigns sounding off following a WWE Bad Blood. Of
Mm-hmm. I saw
course, we
that.
already talked about this. I'm ready for it.
My
It is
queens.
the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defending their titles against Metaphors, Jakar Jackson, and Lash Legend.
Okay.
And LAME Knight, yeah, puts his United States title on the line against Carmelo Hayes.
He's not losing. Of course, Bianca and Jade are not losing.
All I gotta say is, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm for real.
It's like
If you know, you
Plaid
know.
said, they're just pretty much feeding those ladies to the champs. And
Hopefully,
I,
somebody got that.
oh yeah, can I get the mat or ropes for the? Oh yeah, oh yeah. But anyways, hopefully the matches are decent tomorrow, at least good. Uh,
So
Roman's gonna
she,
be there
she can
talking,
get
right?
the she can get the man ropes. I'll be the clothes.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa,
I don't even know if that's PG.
whoa. But yeah, tomorrow, hopefully, it's a better show than Raw. They got a lot of stepping up to do if they let the developmental talent beat them. Because so far this week, in the running for best show of the week would probably be NXT. Unless you're Jimmy, he's probably going to say Title Tuesday.
I'm just waiting until Saturday.
Well, is that Wrestle Dream? Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to watch that. If you want a place to watch, we have no idea where to watch.
Oh, I know where I'm watching it on
I
the
know where you're
Discord,
watching it. I'll just say, I don't know.
showing it to everybody.
I don't know if you want to say it. Cause is it in yours or is it in that other group that you're in? I
Where I'm
don't know.
usually at every single
Wednesday,
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
because that's like one of the other questions I get during lives. Do you show AEW?
Why can't you show AEW? Once again, if I want to get suspended or banned, perma banned, you can't show it. They don't like it. I don't know why. I wish they did, so I could actually show it, but I can't.
I would show it if I could. I've
I would
tried.
show it.
I've actually tried. I talk
I've
all this
I've
crap.
even
Like I actually tried.
good.
Like people don't know this. I give Jimmy a hard time because I just like giving Jimmy a hard time. But I actually enjoy watching AEW. There is some good things about it. I'm not gonna just dog them. I don't dog them every week. The matches are good. Promos need work. Not we're the best wrestle. It's a bunch of retirees wrestle. Um, but I watch it every week. And Jimmy thinks I don't, but I do. Because literally,
All I
wrestling is
gotta
the best
say
show
is,
of the every week.
if I happen to see Mina Share Carol join this live, see ya.
My boy taking this shot. Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Nope, we got 2 minutes. I can't say it yet. Damn, didn't even think about that. Think about what?
Oh, chair. I can't think. So
I don't know.
actually, let's check it.
What we checking?
Something on next. Go ahead. Start the next topic.
I mean, Roman talking tomorrow. Jimmy's coming out most likely. Cody will probably say something. Gunther might come out and tag Cody. Bloodline will help him take out everybody else. I mean, is that a prediction for you? Because at the end of Raw, we saw
Around there,
Gunther and
yeah.
Cody. Yeah, because now Cody has somebody else he's beefing with. And then, yeah, we'll probably see Gunther there tomorrow, maybe. I didn't know we were going to have Cody on Monday. Did you?
What now?
Did you know Cody was going to be there on Monday?
Yeah.
What do I think The Rock meant? Like with his 3 count?
Do we want to talk about the didn't see from online until a fan recorded it in the parking lot?
Oh, that's going to be a thing tomorrow, too. I will take this one. If you know,
No, you want me to take it?
I was gonna take this one. You've
Okay,
been
go
taking
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
You've been taking it the whole time, Jimmy. Let me
That's what
do
she
something,
said.
man. Let me do something. The show it
Nothing. No
is
comment.
WTP's live. You. Anyways, now like Jimmy was about to say, after the show, Bad Blood, we saw the little press conference and all that. We saw all this stuff go down, but after everything, fans recorded it when Cody was going to his bus. None other than Kevin Owens was there to greet him. Some stuff was said. Don't know what. But all you saw was Cody get his ass whipped. That's it. He got his ass whipped in the right next to his bus. And from what I've heard, God, I love you too. Okay. But like I said, like I was about to say, it was said WWE did that purposely. They didn't put it on their stuff. They wanted fans to do it. They wanted fans to have a moment when the cameras weren't rolling, and for them to talk about it on social media and post it all, which within
Trying
minutes,
something new.
yeah, which within minutes we were talking about it. I actually got 3 people send me the same video. And then, of course, throughout the week, I had more people sending it to me on TikTok, Instagram, and on Facebook. Had multiple people
Mm-hmm.
sending me the same video. I was like, oh, I already saw that, but okay. But what did you think?
About time.
Right? I mean, do you think the moment was ruined? Because I feel like some people are gonna say they ruined it. They should have did it on TV.
Should have done on live.
Well,
Like I said, I quote me on this. They're trying something new. See how it goes. And
I
if
would probably like to
give it
see,
like a month or two,
and everyone's gonna be doing
and
it.
don't like it, hey, it was one segment. Whatever. Go back to
It
being
worked.
live.
In my opinion, it worked because we all talked about it. We didn't have to see it on TV. It meant just as much, except we don't know what the hell they were talking about. But we can assume it was about Roman and the bloodline and how Cody was helping them out. And pretty much like, are you buddy buddy with them now after all the crap they gave us? Like, I'm here having your back all this time, and you joined up with these guys. What the hell? I mean, I'm assuming it went along that way, but we'll find out probably tomorrow. But the segment not being aired on TV was cool with me. Social media is the place to post.
There might be good.
No, no, go ahead.
Not in what? Go ahead. Say finish what you're gonna say.
Oh, well, I was about to say social media is the place to do all that stuff because people watch social media almost all day. Doesn't matter what platform it is, X, Twitter, whatever the hell they want to call that, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of it. Doesn't matter where you post it, people are going to watch. Sometimes I think people only have TikTok because of guys like us streaming the shows. If only the other guys would let us do it.
Again, no comment. If I could, I would.
Me too. But what were you about to say, Jimmy? I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh, like I said, trying a different approach. Who knows? There might have been actually a camera recording and we just couldn't see it, and we'll see the full video tomorrow.
I'm sure there was some kind of camera around there, but from the looks of it, I really didn't see one except for all the fans' cameras. What's up, Just a Kid?
What's up, Just a Kid? Welcome in.
Long time no see,
Like I
huh?
said, anything's possible. But like I said, trying something new. If it doesn't work, In a month or two, hey, what will he lose?
Yeah. I like again. I'm gonna go back to. I actually liked it that way because they've done stuff like that off camera or off live. I guess the whole what do they call those segments? Like after the shows when they're actually interviewing the people and all that. After is it WWE Extra or something like that?
There's
It's just
some,
like they
I
do
don't know the
some.
technical name for it.
I don't know the technical name, but they do stuff like that ever so often where they'll show behind the scenes stuff, talk to somebody, and they make it like a 1 minute interview or 2 minute interview, and they just move on about their business. Or they'll catch stuff like with the fancy 8K cameras and all that. I actually preferred it just you know, just an old fashioned phone posting it. Hopefully they do
Like I
more of
said,
that.
we'll both find out tomorrow what's gonna happen.
I think I see Kevin Owens being in the middle of the show, if not opening.
That's what I was thinking.
Because I want to hear what he says. I want to know what he was freaking thinking, and maybe they'll hype that up. But Cody's gonna have a busy night tomorrow of getting his ass whipped.
Or maybe he opens up the show and like, in case y'all didn't see what happened over the weekend at Bad Blood, let's take a look.
Mhm. And then he goes into talking about he's over here with Roman. Now he has to worry about Gunther on Raw, and he has to worry about me. And then pretty much we're gonna see the next few weeks of Cody just getting whipped by everybody. Kevin, Gunther, and whoever else, Bloodline. Like it's gonna be a long few months for this man.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree or disagree?
After Crown Jewel, we'll see.
We'll see. He's, that's actually interesting. I didn't think about this story that deep. Everyone's thinking Goldberg's gonna mess with Gunther, but Cody got like 5 or 6 guys after his ass right now. He has the entire Timu bloodline, which is like 4 guys. Then Kevin, and then like Lydia was asking, who does Randy Orton side with? We don't know on that part yet. And then of course, whoever else is going after the guy, The Rock now, right? I'm sure The Rock will try to maybe make an appearance in Saudi. It's a big if.
Ooh, don't know about that one.
That's why I said big if. Unless that prince wants to cough up, which I'm sure he would. He coughed up a lot for Shawn Michaels that one time.
Yeah, hello, Saudi Prince? Yes, sir, right away, sir.
What? What did he tell you this time?
You don't want to know.
He's like, anybody but AEW. I'm just kidding. Nah.
Still no comment there.
Kevin versus Cody at SummerSlam or Survivor Series? I don't know.
SummerSlam already happened.
No, I meant Survivor Series. I was have to look past my
I
microphone.
if Cody's not involved in the whole bloodline feud with them in the cage, you know.
Zilla's coming. I don't know who's going to be part of
Uh,
this anymore.
I still say Hikuleo, but that's just me.
Isn't
It's
he on any?
whatever.
He's signed to NXT supposedly.
Who?
Hikuleo. One of
Don't know.
their family members just got signed to NXT, and I want to say it was Hikuleo because I don't think they're messing with Zilla yet. And if you don't know, Zilla was released from his GCW contract because he kept no showing.
Hmm.
And For those of you that think WWE would sign him, they would if he would show up to his other appearances first, because they don't like that no showing crap.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're going to pay you bloodline money.
See. Where are we at here?
We're looking up some. Oof.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm looking up something.
I was looking up Piccolo.
No.
Yeah, he's currently in WWE, they said. And he's signed to NXT. What were we looking up, Jimmy?
All right, so if we want to talk about Crown Jewel, if we want to go that route, just so you know, if you're keeping track, which everybody is, of course, Braun Strowman is now the longest reigning title holder with over 8,000 days.
For what? The world's greatest Royal Rumble. He they did it the one time and never
Won it since 2018, hasn't been defended since, and he's still going strong. Let's go, baby. Come on. Yeah.
At least he's the longest champion in something. But no,
And
man,
all
we'll
I
have
got
to
to
wait
say
and
about
see.
that is
But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up because we talked about a lot today, Jimmy.
oh, come on.
We talked about
Wrap
a
it up.
lot
I got to wrap it
today.
up, man.
I mean,
I made a boo-boo. Okay, we fixed it. We're good, we're good.
you're
Thought I
good?
missed with something.
Oh no.
We're good, we're good.
So let me ask you a question. Will you be here tomorrow?
Who?
You.
Hmm?
Will you be around TikTok tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
What time? Are you talking about for SmackDown?
That's all I'm asking, man, because the past few weeks you really haven't been here.
If I don't have a snitch tomorrow,
People, stop being haters. Start your own life.
once again, to the person whoever did that, a
And the
you,
person that
a
did that to me on Saturday, the person that
you.
did that to me on Saturday, you, okay? You. With a PH.
Yeah. But yes, it's right now I am. But when I start showing it, if I get suspended again, I'm raising hell.
He's going to open up a good old fashioned can of on everybody. Yeah, but go ahead, check out Jimmy tomorrow. I'm sure.
And that's the bottom line.
Because Jimmy said so.
And you know why that's going to be great? Because it's going to be glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
I was like, we're on YouTube, bro. They have strict rules over there. Well, I think we're taken down now. No
It's
chance.
only a few seconds, so it's fine. It's fine.
No chance of this video.
I do it all the time on. I do it all the time on TikTok. All the time.
Oh, TikTok don't care. Oh,
TikTok don't care.
They don't. Nah, but yeah, he will be here tomorrow night. I'm sure Soto619 will be on as well. So please don't message me, ask me if I'm going live for Friday Night SmackDown. The answer is no. They will be live.
Are you going live?
I'm live right now.
You going live tomorrow?
No. Well, I'll probably go live after. If you wanna stick around, I'll go live after and we can talk about SmackDown.
We'll see.
It's up to you, my friend. Up to you, my friend.
It depends on what happens during the live if there's a snitch, because
Well, then
if,
we'll just jump on Streamlabs like this,
damn.
and you can let your frustrations out on that snitch. Don't be a snitch, guys. Don't be a couple of haters. This is why
Got a couple haters here.
we use Streamlabs
Couple
tonight for
haters.
Jimmy because we didn't want him to get his live messed with tonight. I'm trying to protect his live, and then
Yeah, for tomorrow.
tomorrow free reigns, Jimmy, free reigns. This is what WTP
Yeah,
does.
after hours.
This is what
After
WTP
hours.
does, man.
And
That's what WTP does. He helps others, but apparently I don't.
wait, what do you think, Lydia? After hours tomorrow, maybe?
I think she left.
Dang.
I'm sure she say yes. Yeah, but if you want to do after hours, I will jump on your
Probably.
live because I'm not getting suspenderinoed again.
Wow. I need to make a second account just in case.
I got a second account. I just don't have access to like all this stuff.
No, I'm saying I need to make one.
Jimmy, let's get you to 4K first on the first one.
Why 4K?
I don't know. Just sounds cool. 4K. Unless you like 5K.
We gotta get the 3K first before we get the 4K.
Well, guys, what are y'all doing? Follow him.
Just saying.
Follow him.
Just
I don't
saying.
know. You don't ever say where you're at because I was only stuck on 1,000 because
I don't promote where I'm at. You know that.
I was just saying because you didn't give us what you promised on 1K. And I see a little stash.
I still gotta grow this in, but I can't grow it past this part. So
just stick one on there.
Because this is as far as it will literally grow.
Well, do it from there. We just want to see the dance.
So just saying.
We just want to see the dance.
He doesn't do a dance. He just points.
Well, whatever. Do whatever he did. Do the whole yeehaw.
All he does is he does that and then he points. That's literally
he tried a two-step one time. But we'll see. We shall see.
I don't remember that.
I said one time. I don't expect you to remember one time.
Well, I like to give a couple of the divas one time, if you know what I mean.
The NXT
and for that,
I don't even know if that's PG.
It's for sure not. I will just say it now. It is for sure not. But we will go ahead and end the live now before we get into any trouble.
Damn.
But this was fun. Everyone
once again,
safe.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm for real.
Everyone stay safe. Good night.